Hey YouTube, it's RidgeRock101 here, coming at you with a new deck profile. So the theme of this deck is Dark World Drain, and without further ado, let's begin. First of all, we have 3 Grapha. This card is constant in-hand and field presence, because you can discard it to pop an opponent's card, and you can bounce back a Dark World monster to easily special summon it from the graveyard. With Gates of the Dark World out, it becomes a 3k beater, and it's level 8, which means it's a trade-in target. Next, we have 3 Snoww. This card becomes a 2k beater with Gates out, and essentially it's the searcher of the deck. When it's discarded, you can pretty much grab any Dark World card, and yeah, there's not much else to talk about it, so yeah. Next we have 3 Browws. Some people like to run 2, I like to run 3, because in this deck you get a lot of draw power, and that one extra Broww helps, you know, get your combo pieces together. I also personally like to run 3 because I like to speed through my deck. And yeah, if you want to run 2, it's your choice. I just personally like 3. Next we have 2 Beiige. With Gates out, it becomes a 1900 beater. It's easily special summoned by discarding it, and it's a bounceable target for Grapha. Not much else to talk about it either. Next we have 1 gold. This is essentially the same thing as Beiige, except it has more attack power. With Gates out, it becomes a 2600 beater, so it can run over Stardust and Utopia, which is always helpful. This guy's just extra muscle power if I don't get Grapha out in time. Next we have 1 Brron, becomes a 21 beater with Gates out, and it's an extra discard outlet. So yeah. Next we have 2 Beast King Barbaros. I do run skill drain in this deck, so with skill drain out, this becomes a 3k beater. It's level 8, which is a trade-in target, and it's almost never dead in my hand, so it's really nice to have a 1900 beater or 3k beater. So yeah, that does it for my monsters. Next we have the spells. 3 Gates of the Dark World. If you're running Dark World, you have to use this. I mean, you have to put 3 in your deck because it's essential. It's a discard outlet. It allows you to draw. It's really helpful, and it boosts all your fiend type monsters by 300 attack and defense, so it's really good. Next I run 3 Dark World Dealings. Like I said, I like to dig into my combo pieces really fast, and Dark World Dealings helps me do that. It's a discard outlet, so that's always helpful. And yeah. Next we have 2 Dark World Lightning. Helps get rid of pesky face downs. It's a discard outlet, and not much else to say about it. Next we have 2 trade-ins. This is draw power. It lets me pitch Grapha to the grave fast, because sometimes Grapha becomes a dead card in my hand. In desperate cases, I can pitch Beast King Barbaros as well. You know, it's always nice to, you know, get the cards I need, so trade-in helps with that. Next, 1 Card Destruction. It's a staple in Dark World. 1 Drag Down to the Grave. If I had another one, I would run 2 Dealings and 2 of this, because this is really good. It allows you to see your opponent's hand, which is comboable with Mind Crush, and it's a discard outlet and helps you draw, so it's really good. Allure of Darkness, draw power. Dark Hole, staple. Heavy Storm, staple. Monster Reborn, staple, and Book of Moon, staple. So that does it for the spells. Next we have the traps. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. I like to run this instead of Solemn Warning, because in this deck I do use skill drain. So if I run 2 warnings instead of the Bottomlesses, that means I have to pay a total of 6,000 life points for both skill drains and Solemn Warning. So you know, I can't really afford that. In this deck you will be taking hits from monsters, so Bottomless is a good replacement instead of Warning. And I've always liked Bottomless more than Warning anyway, so yeah. Next we have 2 Mind Crush. If I had a second drag down, this would be like, it would be so good. This card helps a lot in the format nowadays. I was playing Hero Beat the other day, completely ruined their Rhoda search, their Strato search, you know, just all that stuff and shenanigans, so it's really good in this deck. And I also forgot to mention, like, you don't necessarily have to call a card for your opponent to discard. You know, you can just like fake a guess, and then you can use it as a discard outlet as well. So I don't think many people know about that, but I personally use Mind Crush sometimes just to discard. Next we have 2 Skill Drain. Because most of the Dark World effects activate in grave or hand or whatever, you know, Skill Drain doesn't affect them, so it's really good. It helps shut down a lot of the meta nowadays, so it's really good. 1 Starlight Road. You know, skill drains out, the Gates of Dark World are out, so most of them will be getting destroyed, or most of the time they will be getting destroyed, excuse me. And Starlight Road helps with that a lot. gets you a free Stardust, free Destruction Negation for 1 turn, so it's really good. And last but not least, 1 Trap Dustshoot. You know, coupled with the 2 Mind Crushes, Dustshoot is really good in this deck. And yeah. For my extra deck, you don't necessarily need an extra deck. Like, in the rare cases, I can go into Leviair. I use Leviair, sometimes Leviathan Dragon, and Utopia, because Beiige is easy to summon. And yeah, I don't run any tuners, so you don't need synchros. You don't necessarily need the X seeds. And yeah, this is a budget deck that I made right here. You know, let me know what you think with a comment in the description below. If you like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share with your friends. And thanks for watching, guys. This is Rock 101 signing out.